Ever wondered how to play Phasmophobia? Today we dive into the chilling world of this popular horror game. Phasmophobia, a term that denotes an intense fear of ghosts, is a cooperative horror game that thrusts you into the eerie world of ghost hunting. What sets it apart from other games of its genre? Well, it's the real-time voice recognition that allows you to communicate with the ghosts, the immersive environments that send chills down your spine, and the wide variety of ghost types that keep you guessing and strategizing. From poltergeists to demons and shades to banshees, each ghost type presents unique challenges and requires different strategies to identify. But remember, in this game, knowledge is your best weapon and fear your worst enemy. So, are you ready to tackle your fears, delve into the unknown, and become a professional ghost hunter? Let's get started. First things first, understanding how to set up your game. Let's dive right in. Setting up your game in Phasmophobia is a crucial first step to your ghost hunting adventure. It's here where you'll choose your location, purchase and equip your tools, and prepare for the investigation. So let's break it down step by step. First, you'll need to select a location. Phasmophobia offers a variety of locations, each with their own unique challenges and ghostly inhabitants. From the quiet suburban house to the ominous asylum, the choice is yours. Remember, each location has a different level of difficulty and number of ghosts, so choose wisely based on your experience and confidence levels. Now that you've chosen your location, it's time to gear up. In the lobby, you have access to a store where you can purchase a variety of tools. These range from basic items like flashlights and cameras to more advanced equipment such as spirit boxes and infrared sensors. It's essential to balance your budget and prioritize what you need most. The more tools you have, the better prepared you'll be for whatever spectral surprises may await. Once you've gathered your tools, it's time to equip them. In the equipment menu, simply drag and drop your chosen tools into your inventory. Be aware you have limited space, so make sure to only take what's necessary for the job. Finally, with your location chosen and your tools equipped, it's time to start your investigation. Click on the Start button and prepare yourself for a thrilling experience of ghost hunting. Remember, every investigation is unique, so don't expect the same experience twice. Setting up your game might seem daunting at first, but with practice and a little bit of courage, you'll be ready to face any ghostly challenge that comes your way. With your game set up, it's time to venture into the unknown. Now that you're in the thick of it, let's discuss how to navigate this haunted world. First things first, mastering the basic controls is your key to survival. To move around, use the classic W, A, S, and D keys for forward, left, backward, and right respectively. Your mouse will control your view, and to sprint, just hold Shift while moving. But remember, sprinting is limited, so use it wisely. Now let's talk interaction. The E key is your best friend here. It allows you to pick up and interact with objects. Found a creepy doll in a dark room? Press E to pick it up. Need to open a door? E is your go-to. But be careful. Some objects can alert the ghost, so consider your actions carefully. Your inventory, accessible with the Q key, is where you'll find your tools. These are essential for gathering evidence and identifying the ghost. The flashlight, for instance, will help you navigate in the dark. The EMF reader detects changes in electromagnetic fields, and the spirit box allows for direct communication with the spectral entity. To use a tool, simply select it from your inventory and press the right mouse button. Speaking of tools, you have limited slots in your inventory, so choose wisely. Remember, teamwork is crucial in Phasmophobia, so coordinate with your team to make sure you've got all bases covered. The F key is used to place equipment like video cameras or ghostwriting books. These will be crucial in gathering evidence about your ghostly adversary. Just be sure to place them strategically. And don't forget, the V and B keys are for local and global voice chat, respectively. Communication with your team is key, so keep them informed of your discoveries. Lastly, the J key opens your journal. This is where you'll log your evidence and eventually identify the ghost. Keep it updated regularly. It's your main tool in solving the haunting. Remember, knowledge is power in Phasmophobia. Different ghosts require different strategies. Let's learn how to identify them. In the mysterious world of Phasmophobia, there are quite a few ghost types, each with its unique traits, behaviors, and evidence left behind. Let's dive right into it. First up, we have the spirit. This is the most common type of ghost you'll encounter. It's a garden variety specter and doesn't have any special strengths, but it's tougher to find because it leaves little evidence. Next, we have the wraith. Wraiths are one of the most dangerous ghosts you can encounter. They can fly, meaning they don't leave footsteps, which can make them harder to track. Then we have the phantom. Looking at a phantom can cause your sanity to drop faster, so be careful with your gaze. However, they're shy creatures and will disappear when you try to photograph them. The poltergeist, on the other hand, is anything but shy. They can throw multiple objects at once and are noisy, but if there are no objects around, they are virtually harmless. The banshee is another ghost type to keep an eye out for. It only targets one player at a time, so if you're being targeted, it's best to stay away from the team to keep them safe. The jinn is a territorial ghost that will attack when threatened, and it can also travel at high speeds if its victim is far away. The mare is a ghost that prefers the dark and will attack more often in unlit areas, so keep those lights on if you suspect a mare is haunting your location. The revenant is a slow but violent ghost that will attack indiscriminately. It can move at high speeds when hunting a victim, making it a formidable foe. Lastly, we have the demon, the most aggressive ghost type. Demons will attack more often than any other ghost, so keep your crucifix handy. Understanding these ghost types is crucial in Phasmophobia. Each ghost has its unique behaviors and traits, and knowing them can change the tide of your investigation. Remember, knowledge is your best defense. Knowing your enemy is half the battle won. Surviving a ghost encounter is no easy feat. Let's learn how. Now you've identified your ghost, but that's only half the battle. Staying alive is the other half, and it's every bit as important. When a ghost decides to hunt, it's time for you to hide. Find a room, close the door, and crouch in a corner. Remember, ghosts can hear you, so stay as quiet as a mouse. If possible, turn off your flashlight and hold your breath. The darker and quieter you are, the less likely you are to be found. While hiding, you might feel the urge to peek. Don't. Ghosts are attracted to movement and light. Keep your cool, stay hidden, and wait for the ghost's hunting phase to end. Listen for the telltale sign of the ghost's footsteps fading away. When the coast is clear, it's safe to emerge from your hiding spot. Crucifixes are also your best friends in these dire situations. If you throw one down where the ghost is, it can prevent the ghost from entering its hunting phase, but be careful. Crucifixes have a limited range and they can only be used twice, so use them wisely. Now let's talk about winning. You win the game by correctly identifying the ghost type and completing objectives. Objectives can range from capturing a photo of the ghost to witnessing a ghost event. Each objective gives you a monetary reward, so the more objectives you complete, the more money you earn. And with more money, you can buy better equipment for your future ghost hunting endeavors. Remember, team communication is crucial. Keep your teammates informed of your findings and listen to theirs. Together, you can piece together the clues and identify the ghost more accurately. Keep in mind that each ghost behaves differently, so adapt your strategies accordingly. The more you play, the more you'll understand each ghost's unique behaviors, and the better your survival strategies will become. With these tips, you're well on your way to becoming a seasoned ghost hunter. Phasmophobia is a thrilling game of wit, courage, and a little bit of luck. We've taken a deep dive into the spine-chilling world of Phasmophobia, exploring everything from setting up your game to identifying ghost types and surviving the supernatural onslaught. Each element of this game requires a unique blend of strategy, courage, and quick thinking. Setting up your game properly is the first step towards success. Understanding the basic gameplay mechanics can make the difference between a harrowing defeat or a triumphant victory. Identifying ghost types is not only fascinating but crucial to your survival. And speaking of survival, we've talked about some strategies that will help you live to hunt another day. But remember, Phasmophobia is not a game of hard and fast rules. It's a game of exploration and experimentation. So don't shy away from trying different strategies, learning from each game, and evolving your ghost hunting skills. Remember, every ghost hunt is an adventure. Happy hunting!